Hey guys, what's up? Joe here, playing Age of Empires 3 for the PC, brought to you by GameAnyway.com. This game came out in 2005, I think, created by Ensemble Studios of Microsoft Game Studios, which is pretty cool. I think they've gone under, though, recently. Probably about 2008, I think they went under, maybe a little bit before that, but anyway. Age of Empires 3 is a real-time strategy game that takes place in the, what is it? I want to say 16th to 19th centuries, from the Age of Discovery to the founding of America, to the end of the Industrial Age. So roughly about 1500 to 1880 or something like that, something along those lines. But well, not 1880, maybe just 1850-ish will be more reasonable. So anyway, this game picks up almost exactly where Age of Empires 2 left off, where the Age of Empires 2 The Conquerors, that is. And this game, all the combat takes place in America, except for the first bit of campaign of the single-player game here. However, there's two expansions for this game: War Chiefs and Asian Dynasties. War Chiefs is supposed to take place from the perspective of the Native Americans, I assume. I've not played it myself, but I have it. And Asian Dynasties I also have, which takes place in Asia, of course. Probably Japan, Korea, China, Vietnam, around that area. Maybe a little bit in the Dutch Indies. I'm not sure. I've not played that one either. And those are the two expansions, and in my playing of this game, I'm not going to be doing a walkthrough per se, more of just me playing through the game. And the hard part with commentary on our real-time strategy game is I don't have a lot to say, especially when it's level-based, and I'm not sure exactly how the game goes, because it's been about 3 years since I've last played this game, really. I did some playing just a bit ago, get the hang of the game. And so before I get started on the campaign, this video will be about what the game has. You got to learn to play if you want, single player, campaigns, skirmish. And if you go to campaign, there's 3 different acts of this campaign. The first one is... what's this guy's name? I don't remember this guy's name or her name, but she's a pirate and he's what's his face. And well, eventually you have to finish this one to unlock the second acts and the third acts. But as it goes, the first act takes place in the early 1500s, possibly the 1600s. I'm assuming it'll probably be the 1600s or the late 1500s. Seems pretty reasonable. Around Florida region, and it's going to be about this guy and this girl's search for the Fountain of Youth to stop an evil guy from finding it and whatnot. Whereas Act 2 follows a man during the American Revolution period, who's what is he? He's a descendant of these guys, but also has some Native American blood in him, I believe. Or no, he doesn't, but he marries a Native American woman. That's what it is. Well, Act 3 is more of like the Wild West era, which is pretty cool. And it's been so long since I played, I don't remember too much about it, but I'll be doing those in a bit. There's also multiplayer if you want to play that. I'm not going to get into that. Tools, I think I have my sound settings set good. Let me or set well. Let me lower the music just a bit. No, I don't need to lower the music. 25 is good. Game options, graphic options. I'm playing on 1600 by 900, but I'll be rendering this into 1280 by 720 screen for file size. For the sake of file sizes and upload speed, that's how I'll be doing it. And there is no 1600 by 900 playback on YouTube, and I can't run the game in 1200 by 720, even though my computer is a 16 by 9 resolution screen, which is the standard HD for YouTube. Which I don't get why I've never been able to use 1280 by 720, but I can use 1600 by 900 no problem. In fact, these 3 resolutions here seem to be the biggest ones that I can use, whereas the ones I want to use, I can't. So I usually find myself playing on 1600 by 900 or 1024 by 768 when the time comes that I can't run a game very well. And in fact, Age of Mythology was run on 1024 by 768, and I've been thinking about redoing that game in the 1600 by 900 resolution to make things a bit nicer and easier. Now then, I think my settings all good. UI options, I don't know what. Show player score. Yeah, I'd like to show the score. That'd be great. Show gatherers per resource. Nah. Show game time. That will help me keep time, so I'm gonna keep that up so I know how long I've been playing. That might help me a bit. Show unit training queue. Nah, I don't need that. It could come in handy. I'm not gonna mess with any of these other things. Help. Nope. Yep. Alright, I should be good there. And well, what you want to be finding out is you got this your town here, and when you do custom scenarios or skirmishes, I usually just do skirmishes, it brings you to this little thing. And here's my city, which is I've named Bonn. You know, after Germany, I play as Germans for the most part, and this is my German home city that I used in my single player and possibly multiplayer campaigns. That's one of the cool features of this game, is that you can when you earn experience through playing the game, and as you get more experience, you can look, it's a big arrow. You can gather, ask for resources from your home city, which will ship out to you during the game. So it's kind of like asking for help, and it is asking for help, and you use your cards with your decks. Here's my decks. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, these ones. And you got New World Trading Company, which basically sends over, you know, a whole mess of things. You get military stuff that gets sent through, cathedral stuff, and blah 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 blah, lots of stuff. This is my deck at the moment. I don't mess with this too much because I don't play it too much, but anyway, you got a bunch of buildings. Where am I? How do I get out of here? Manage home cities. Select home city. I've got just Bonn, and I'm level 3 on this one, almost level 4. And what you can see here is you got this building here, buildings over here, cathedral over here. You got buildings everywhere that you can mess with. You can customize it. Torchy. You got a bunch of people that you can like set up to play around the town, and I got 2 customizations available. You get those as you go. You can change the look of the city, add a lot of things. I had some. It's pretty cool. I'd like more activity in the harbor, maybe. Let's change the look. Wings of Icarus shipping, blue and white themed version of German dock color scheme. I'll go with this one. That looks nice. Let's see. Let's mess with my cathedral a bit. Let's get a blue theme going on here. There we go. That looks great. And well, you could. This is like the whole cutting edge thing that it has. Who's that guy? Whatever. But this home city thing is the biggest thing in the game, really, the biggest improvement over the previous games. In my opinion, the units are cool and all, but they're not the thing that's the real focal point of the game. The real focal point of the game, in my opinion, is the environment. The environment's just great, easy to move through, easy to find things, and well, the maps are actually round instead of square, which is a bit odd for RTS games, but it's pretty cool because it fits into the Compass theme that they got going on, the Age of Discovery and whatnot. So, this is my mini tutorial of what's going on here, what this game is about, and I'll be doing a playthrough of this game shortly. I'll be starting it, and War Chiefs and Asian Dynasties, I'll probably make exclusive to Game Anyone after I finish this game. Try to get some traffic over there. Age of Empires 3, though, the vanilla game, I'll have that up for all of you if you want to see on YouTube. However, War Chiefs and Asian Dynasties, that's probably going to be Game Anyone only, but I'll see what I do when the time comes for that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys when we start the campaign in a moment. Later.